Hi everyone, this is Eva Benmeleh from Dr. Eva Therapy. Today's Friday, and today's Face the Fear Friday is about the fear of staying silent. And what I mean by that is the fear of not giving unsolicited advice. Many of us, when we see someone we deeply care about going through a very difficult time, we want to help them out the best way that we can. And as holders of knowledge, and as having gone through our own life experiences and read all of these books and consulted with professionals, etc., we feel like the best way that we can help is by offering advice. However, the other person may not be ready to hear what we have to say. And so the fear is, if I don't say anything, if I don't tell them how they can make it better, then they're going to get into even more trouble, or they're going to suffer even more than what they're going through right now. So I should tell them exactly what they need to do so they get out of this situation as soon as possible. There's a lot of really good intentions in that, right? Because when we love someone, we don't want them to go through difficult positions in life or difficult situations that may even rock them to their core. But a lot of it also has to do with what kind of help are we supposed to give our loved ones when they're suffering or when they're going through a difficult time. For the perfectionist, help is giving advice because we do research, because we ask, because we want to know that we can be there to support our loved ones when they're going through something. Of course, it makes perfect sense. But today, I invite you to think about helping others in a different way. What would it look like if you stepped back and waited to see if they would ask you for your opinion or for your advice? A lot of times, most of the time, the advice that we want to give is from our own personal situations and experiences that may or may not match what the other person in front of us is talking about. So when the other person is listening to you give all of your amazing tutorials on dealing with little things, from, a recipe, or bigger things like dealing with a tantruming child or issues with your spouse or loved ones or work, they might not take it as help and as support, and they might take it as criticism and judgment and controlling. And those three negatively affect any relationship. What tends to happen is that the other person starts to shut down, or may just agree and say, yeah, that's right, I should totally do that. And maybe do it not because they feel in their core it's the right thing to do, but because you, in the position of expert, know what to do best. So today I kind of want you to take a look at that. How often are you offering unsolicited advice to others? It could be people you love dearly. It could be just a random person on the street. And how is that taken? Is it something that they appreciate? Because sometimes it can be appreciated. Or is it something that catches them off guard and maybe changes a bit the tone of the relationship? If you're noticing that it negatively changes the tone, then think about what other ways you can help. Or even asking, do you want to hear my opinion? Do you want to hear what I did to make my situation that's somewhat similar better? Because then you're offering not just love and support, but you're also offering them respect. That you respect them for where they are in the moment to try to figure things out as best they can on their own without support in the way of information or in the way of guidance. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, a great weekend. We'll speak next week. I have a website. It's drevatherapy.com. I have a website like it's a purse, but that's my website. A Facebook group called Perfectionist Insight and Education. And feel free to comment on this talk and any of the other ones below. And I will see you guys next week. Bye and take care.